Hello, my name is Chris Ferrer with U.S. Fire Pump. Today we got Dwight Williams with us and also Ryan Naraki, our Chief Engineer, Fire Chief Specialist. Today's topic is foam. You know, we get into these situations, Dwight, that you know, with our new signature foam that we've introduced some years ago, that we've been very successful with extinguishing major fires, you know, around the country. You know, the topic comes up with cost. You know, I mean, you know, surely our foam is a little bit more expensive than, you know, a lot of other manufacturers out there. But the old saying, you know, sometimes you get what you pay for. You know, if you want results, you know. So,
well, if you look at a fire back in '83, they had a fluoroprotein foam at the refinery, and all of mutual aid had fluoroprotein foam. And it had no history of putting a tank fire out. Now, would you want to bet your reputation on something that has never worked?
correct.
Okay. Well, I show up down there, and I said, find a place to dump all this foam so you can get it back to the people when they leave, because we're going to put AFFF ATC in the trucks. Well, that foam in those days cost about $16.50 to $18.50, depending on who it was and how much they were buying. The foam that they had bought was about $9 a gallon fluoroprotein foam. They had a lot of it. Got time to fill the trucks, they hadn't found a place to put it. I put it in the ditch. That's where it belongs.
Okay.
There's a lot of foam out there today that belongs in that same damn ditch. The problem we run into is you buy a foam for what reason? Put a fire out, blanket, vapors. Okay. If you buy a good product today, it's going to cost you about 40 bucks a gallon. Okay. Now back up and go to 3M ATC in 2001 at about $18.50 a gallon. Let's just call it 17. Let's say you got a deal on it. That's
At 3%.
At 3%. You got to use it at 3. That means every 100 gallons is going to cost you 1 gallon of foam, which is not 1 gallon of 1%, 3 gallons of 3%.
Correct.
So that $17 now is $51 a gallon versus a good Signature Series foam for just less than 40. It's less money. You handle only 1/3 of it.
Well, it's less product that you have to handle.
And it puts the fire out faster than the old 3 did.
Right.
3x3 did.
At 1%.
At 1%. Puts it out faster. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this message. Nothing. Buy a product that is the best you can buy for your people that are betting their lives that they can do this successfully.
Well, as you can
And
appreciate, you know,
recommendations.
it costs a lot of money for research and development and developing a product that is the most
The world's
superior,
best.
yeah, the world's best. I mean, you're not gonna put your name, as
No.
everyone knows, on something that is
Well,
not the best in the world.
We saw the foam business go back a little bit to where it was when I started. When I started, the foam manufacturers built foam for what reason? To make money.
To make money.
Why are they building it today?
Because
Same damn reason.
Make money, right?
Make money. We built foam for one reason: put the damn fire out. I told him, I said, I don't want to hear about cost. I have never asked a foam manufacturer to give me a cost on the foam until I was ready to buy it. It's performance driven. If you don't get the best for your people, you're selling your people out. Shame on you.
Yeah, but in fairness to why everybody says they have the best, you know, salesmen can be salesmen,
You know,
and they claim they can have the best foam in the world. And
Let them have a fire and put it out.
Right, exactly.
I put every one out that I've been to. Every one of them.
Well,
Many times with the last damn tote. The last tote. And you're using 400 a gallon, that's about a half a minute. 30 seconds of foam left. That's trying to give the people the best they can. Dry chemical, many times with the last 10 pounds of a 350 footer. Buy the best. When you do battle and you lose, if you ever lose, and in life we've all lost, it's painful. be a damn winner. Or do your very best you can, provide your people with the best equipment,
The
best
other,
chemical, best training.
the other thing about it is let us prove it from that side. Do a pan test. We can
Yeah.
bring out, we can show you, take a foam, add a critical application, do a test with it, show you actually the foam go through the fuel bed, come back up, rise to the top, and seal across and do the extinguishment.
Tell about how you come up with the minutes.
So we've
This
also
is done long periods of time.
So we've also taken, based on the pan test at a critical application, we can look at the time frame it takes to extinguish it. So we can take the signature foam, which we'll put it up against what foam you're using, do the test with it, show you what it is. Then we can tell you approximately with what it's gonna take to extinguish a fire up to a 250-foot diameter tank. If you take,
270. Yeah, right.
so we were able to take the correlation factor and you figure out the seconds it takes for you to extinguish your pan fire. Then you're able to take that number of seconds times 52, which will give you the amount of time it would take you to extinguish a full surface fire on up to a 270-foot diameter tank. Most of this was, we took back from previous extinguishments that were done with ATC, proven from there. We have the proven data with the ATC data. Now we've taken the signature, developed it against the ATC foam. So now we have a foam that's better than what ATC was, that was shot at 1%. Other thing you gotta look at is with your foams is when you're traveling with them, foam creates aeration on them. You create expansion. So depending on how you're proportioning, even though you set at 1%, you may not be proportioning at 1% because of the
Got
aeration, air in it and everything else going with it. Knowing that your foam can function at 1% is a critical thing. That's what we've done testing with. We've proven this foam can do it at 1%.
Matter of fact, the requirement that I gave them was pass UL at 0.75. Extinguish the fire at 0.75%. It does. We use it at 1. If you've got another foam and you have to use it at 3, and it's called a 1-by, how much does that cost you a gallon?
Yeah, Dwight, we've seen, other foams, in other scenarios that,
Had to go to 3.
had to go to 3.
That's right.
It says 1,
Says 1, had to go
but
to 3.
we wasn't getting any bite or anything on the fire, and guess what? When we
Yeah.
went to 3, we seen
There are people today that make
Right.
foam for money.
Right.
Right.
I think it goes back, this is a performance-based product. We're not out there from the standpoint, we have products, but we wanted something that was gonna work.
Well, I wouldn't have put my name or half my name on it
Correct.
if it wasn't worth it.
Right.
So we've been very successful in selling our Signature Series foam line along with the VPS vapor suppression foam to a lot of major refineries and industrial facilities around the country. Thanks to your help, Dwight, and your thoughts. And again, if you want to find out any more information about our products, please visit us, especially the foam products. Visit us at www.usfirepump.com.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I think